It's perfect now. If you know, today I have been in Nottingham, and I've done a video going from Nottingham in Hucknall. I've done a video from Hucknall to inside the Nottingham city center, and also I've done a video with GoPro, which also I think most of the video I did with GoPro is gonna be very, very lovely for people to see it, because I spend more time. And also when I was doing that video, luckily a lot of people played the role on that video. You know, I got a lot of students, which is also who are in the University of Nottingham, who decided to be able to contribute inside the video while I was doing it. I met a lot of young people as well. But also the weather is a little bit getting cold now, so I am trying to walk back inside the city. You know, try to walk back inside the city. It's literally after 4 in the evening. Literally after 4 in the evening. So I'm trying to walk back inside the city center, so we can be able to show you guys what is really going on inside the Nottingham city center. Remember, today's video is quite different. The weather is absolutely very good today. And also, let me show you a little bit of my front there. This is where I am here in Nottingham. I just finished coming out from the Catholic church. Probably you will see that video from Catholic church as a short video probably you will see that. But also, this is where I am now in Nottingham here. I've done a video here already with GoPro, but also I want to use DJ action camera to be able to show you guys a little bit of here, because the weather is a little bit changing. So you got the Catholic church on my front there. And also, remember, most of these places is also a little bit places where you find a lot of foreigners, students, you know, mainly students. A lot of students hang around this part of Nottingham so much. You know, a lot of students hang around this part of Nottingham so much. So it's not that the weather is bad. It's not too cold, but it's all right, you know. So definitely, if you don't have anything to do, really, people who live inside the Nottingham, they usually come around these places and be able to spend their time. Quite, there's a church there. But this is my first time I went to Catholic church in this country. See the percentage of young people, a percentage of young people who are coming inside the church for prayer, you know, for something like 15 minutes. Young people, I'm not talking of old people, I mean young people, people a little bit young, like 20, 25 years, young people coming inside the church for prayer. This is my first time to see it in this country. I'm not talking about black church. This is Catholic church on my front there. I'm really, really young people who come in, sit down, after they finish their prayer, and they donate money and they leave the place. Something that is very, very strange to me. But guys, I'm not gonna spend much time talking to you guys on this video. So let's see what is on my front here. I have a video already about it, you know. I have a video already about it. Nottingham Playhouse. So I have a video about this already. So, but I don't know what it is, but it's quite really, really strange, you know, really, really strange to have stuff like this, you know, to have stuff like this, really strange to have stuff like this. Let me use it as my thumbnail anyway, when I'm making a video about it, you know. You have something like this, I don't know what it is. Okay guys, let's walk towards the inside the city center. But also they have this water fountain, you know. They have this water fountain, which as well they have this water fountain they did around this place. Let me just walk towards it and be able to you guys to see how this place is looking. Quite a beautiful place anyway. You have this water fountain which is around here. I think what happened, people also pass through here. If it's your first time like me, and they have all this water fountain, which is this, you would think it's a satellite dish, but it's not a satellite dish, but which is something they did new. It was not here before. So let's move inside the city center and see what is really going on inside the city center. It's quite beautiful, very, very beautiful, and something is unusual, you know, something unusual. You can see shooting the video with DJ Action Camera 5 Pro. Remember, like I told you guys, the Catholic Church is there. That is where we're coming from. So this is how most of this look. They did water there. They did all this to make it look very beautiful. And also, this is what you're gonna get from here if you are looking at it this way. The sun is gone in a little bit, but also I think they have a little bit project they wanted to set up along this area. If you look around it, they also got these houses in my front. I don't know what this houses is. It's a kind of stuff you see around Nottingham, you know, this kind of houses you see around Nottingham. It's quite different, you know, quite completely different that you see all these houses, which is one of the things you see around Nottingham many years ago. I think probably people live on it. It's not usually, you know, people live on it. So let's see around these places, see what goes. But I love the house itself, which is a quite old houses. The way they did it, you know, if you have been in London, you can still see some of the places in London. Most of the houses look similar way. Most of the houses in London look similar way. Probably people who live along these places are quite very, very rich people. You know, I won't say they are rich people, but it's quite a beautiful place. Look at this place. You can't even find anybody around. Look at it. It's a very great place. You got the Catholic Church there. You got all these houses here. Very pretty place. You're gonna wonder what is all these houses doing here. You know what all these houses doing here. It's quite old, but very, very pretty place. You know, most of the people who live along here, I think people park here. They got a meter where people can park and pay money for parking. And also, most of these houses are very lovely place to live. Very lovely place to live. Very, very lovely place to live. Even I don't even know this place exists. I don't even know this place exists anywhere, because it's something absolutely different from what I usually do. I think if you go on the up there, it will also take you back to Nottingham University area. Most of those houses on my front there will take you to Nottingham University. Remember, I'm just coming from that side there. I'm just coming from that side, you know. So most of the houses there are very good. So if you walk on top there, you also find a little bit place there, which is also beautiful place. The house is there. So let's walk this way, you know. Let's walk this way. From here, we get inside the city center anyway. I just want to show you that white house on my front there. Let's go and see it. It's quite. Let's go and see this white house on my front. Let's go and see it. But it's quite a lovely place, I'm not gonna lie, you know. Let's go and see this white house, you know. Very, very, you know, I don't know what it is. It's not a hotel. Is it a hotel or what? I don't know what it is, you know. I don't know what it is. But if you look at the houses along this way, from that end there towards this end here, most of the houses here look the same. You know, if you look at the houses, they look the same, and they're quite something different. I just try to lock myself a little bit. I'm getting sweating a little bit, but these houses here is absolutely, they all look the same. They all look the same. I can't remember coming to this side part of Nottingham. Probably have been, I can't remember, but I don't think it's my first time to see this house. I don't think. But a quite very lovely place. You know, quite a very lovely place. So you got the sun on the back of it, but also remember there's some houses also along this way. You know, there's some houses along this way as well, and this is what it is. You know, this is what it is. Very beautiful place. You know, very beautiful place. This is what it is here. Very beautiful place. So you got the house there on my front. It's quite a very beautiful place. It's not something you normally see most of the time. This weather will get a little bit warm, and somehow it will just vanish and come back, you know. So if you look there, I think they have a private gate. That's a private gate that is, it's a kind of a private gate. It's something they lock. Maybe people who live there, if you don't live there, you cannot be able to access it, you know. You know, like a private places where the only people who have access to it is the people who live here. So let's go back. I think the houses, they continue, you know. If you look at it, most things continue towards this way, and they have similar type of houses this way. Let's go back inside the city anyway from here. You know, let's go back inside the city. So this part there, I'm thinking you can easily walk towards there, towards another part of Nottingham from there. But let's walk this way. This is my front here. It's an apartment anyway. It's kind of apartment. I think a lot of people as well live in that apartment as well, you know. It's kind of, all of them here is apartment, you know. But the only thing different than it, that the apartment is along the road. It's many along the road here. Probably a little bit noisy, I don't know. But also, people who live on it, they will have, they will enjoy living in this sort of apartment as well. You know, they will enjoy living in this sort of apartment. Not a very bad place to live, you know. Not a very bad place to live, you know. So we are in this middle of the place now. I'm just gonna find my way from here to inside the city center, you know. I'm gonna find my place now from here to inside the city center. That's what I'm gonna do. So I have to go back this way, you know. I have to go back this way to get inside the city center. I think so. So I have to go back this way to go back to inside the city center. But remember, most of these places you have shops. Remember the Catholic Church is on my front there. So we are going back to most of the places we already. So you got all these houses here, or you know, probably this is where you access it from there, you know. So mainly, if you are not from, if you don't live in those houses, you cannot access it, you know. If you don't live in those houses, you cannot access it. So also, you got most of this area. I know it's Sunday, it's quite on Sunday, you might not be able to have much people along this way. You're not gonna have much people along this way. So we have to be able to walk back to city center anymore. We have to go back to the city now. We have tried today. So my front here is the Catholic church I was talking about. You know, I remember I just been to this Catholic church already from here. You know, this is the Catholic church I was. This is the Catholic church I was talking about. So if you look at it on Sunday, from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, from 11:15 a.m. to 6 p.m. I think on Sunday it's open. It's open on Sunday. Saturdays it's open around 6 p.m. I think it said mass time. So for me, I just left the place, but people can come in. You can come in and on your own and be able to go and do your prayer there, and also you can be able to move back home on your own. What I did, I went in there, finished my praying, donate money, and from there I'm walking back to inside the city center, and I have done a lot today. Thank God that everything went like the way I really wanted. Everything went the way I wanted it. So, but it's also, remember, this is Catholic Cathedral. It's not Anglican church. It's a Catholic, which is quite very good. You know, you got I think Saint Blabas. You know, it's a Catholic cathedral. You know. All right. I love your hair. All right. So guys, like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you.